This is an actual fun fight. We're gonna try it where I just face tank her
You've
down.
done well, Brute.
Let's see if we
But
can do
let's
it.
not get above ourselves.
Face tank her down. Let's see. Not supposed to move without using a heavy cushion. Oh, we got a bleed there. We are really strong. And there's the bleed on us, but it doesn't matter. The automation should take it off in time with... We're doing really well, guys.
There comes... It was Malachi.
Amazing. Like it. Go up here. That's nice. You can just base tank her down. Perfect. I just noticed it's a little too loud on the sound, too. So let's back off on the sound. Volume down. Ambient sounds are fine. Dialogue, it's fine. Item alerts. Must be the sound effect volume. Turn it down like that. Hopefully that'll help. Sorry about that, guys. And it'll be like that hopefully from here on out. Not in the first part of the video, but in the later part. Hello and welcome back to episode 6 of the Cyclone of Tumult Juggernaut series, or Secrets of the Atlas, Path of Exile. Today we're going to go over quite a bit. Items to buy. We're actually going to sell in bulk our alterations. I did get Cyclone of Tumult, and it's right here. I'm about to switch over to that. In fact, let's do it right now. And how I got Cyclone of Tumult is I had all these leveling up, and everything is great, but it's a very low chance to get the exact transmuted gem that you want by running that lab. What I did was I just ran it one extra time. I found some onslaught gem or something transmuted. I looked it up. It was worth 100 chaos, 110. I listed mine for 70 in my non-premium free-to-play account, and it got listed for 70 on the trade site and snapped up right away. I used the 70 chaos with some leftover actually, and I bought a chaos with 20 quality level 1 for 43 chaos. So if you're new and you're thinking, oh my gosh, chaos, it costs way too much chaos, just run that lab, find an item worth a lot, sell it cheaply and quickly, and buy your own, and you'll have extra chaos left over. Now I'm not going to count these towards this progression, but I will count it that you should have Cyclone of Tumult by now. Just run lab, find a transmuted gem in there like we did in the last episode. You might get lucky and hit this one. That's fine. The quality 20 is really nice because if you hold down Alt, it's more attack speed per stage. So that's 30% more attack speed. This thing is going to just do tons of damage. It's going to be great. So at this point, you should have Cyclone of Tumult. You should have Fortify, faster attacks, and melee fizz damage on here on a 4-link. We're going to go to a 5-link at level 41, and we're level 40 right now. This cost 3 chaos. It was my last 3 chaos that I had. It was a 5-link. And we're going to use this spare essence that I had. If I didn't have this essence, then I would use probably, let's see, I'd use an alchemy on it and just get a random roll. And if I had an extra chaos, I might even spam a chaos on it to re-roll it if it was a really bad roll. We'll see. I'm going to use this one on it though. Otherwise, I'd use that. The next thing you're going to buy, so you're going to be focusing on this item next to buy. You've got your Cyclone done. You should have a 5-link very soon, and then a 4-link. What you need on here is 2 greens, a red, and a blue. And I got 25% movement speed on the website. I just looked for that and said, hey, what do you have? Made sure it was like level 42 or less, and this was on there. So I was cool with that. And I'll show you why in a little bit. We're going to put these over here, and we're going to deal with those later. And the Cyclone of Tumult. Wait, that's regular Cyclone. We're going to put that back over here. It's already up there. Okay, we'll put it right over here then. Nice. I'd like to sell this off as well. We're going to put this in our to be sold location. And we'll deal with it just like that. I think it'll work. We're going to move this up here, this here, and these down over here, just because I think it lists them like kind of like this. We'll give it a shot to list these. Okay. The other things that you should have is this belt. This 1 chaos. It's a dirt cheap belt. It adds some life to us and some damage. It was nice. Cheap belt, why not? You should have this helm already with faster attacks and slam on it. And you should have your automation gem with steel skin link so far. Herald of Ash, we're still running. And what else do we have? Blood and Sand, we have that. And that's in in the first town from Nessa. Or you could buy that from the library, Ciosa. We have our Thief's Torment Ring. And have Doresos. And we learned how to do the Anoint as well. You should have all of this, and even some Sacred Life Flasks as well. If you don't have all of this, work on getting this before you keep on going to the campaign. Unless you're doing perfectly fine, which you should be in the campaign, then you don't have to stop and get all this stuff. Your choice. There'll be a Path of Building link down below. But the next points we've been spending is we got that little bit of damage here. That was cool. We have enough accuracy so far. We don't have to take this middle bottom one yet. It's getting close though. We're down to 193, so it's going to be close. We just, everything's the same up here. Everything's the same across here. Got this life node into this. We came down here for some AoE still. But now I want you to go over here, here, and here. And just get ready to take this blood magic. We're not going to take it yet, but just get ready to. Alright. Until we take it, we're gonna work our way over on this side as well. We'll go this way, then we'll get some damage through here. As far as the campaign goes, all I've done is I went down into this little thing to get the banner to open up this guy's passageway. Nico wants us to find a bunch of sulfite. We went in there and got the 3 mounds of sulfite. So we have that. In fact, we can look at it like this. Oh, we can't show it to it yet. But we have sulfite from the 3 mounds. You're in good shape there. And you know what? Let's go take care of that quest because it's going to be on our list over here. And we'll talk to her.
Exile.
And we're in good shape. What does she want to do? Oh, she's going to give us Summon Stone Golem. We'll do that. And we're just going to let this thing level up. We're not going to actually use it. Because he'll die quite often. Until we support him with something. We'll put him as number 3. Stone Golem. That's fine. And that doesn't go there, does it? Cyclone of Tumult goes there. Good. Okay. We've got all that stuff. We're doing this Nico thing. We want to visit Nico's thing. This is called Delve. We're going to walk in here. And they want us to do a few things. We'll just kind of follow the quest line.
Looks like shite, eh?
Wants us to go enter the mine. We can do that. If you enter the mine, you're like, okay, hi buddy. Don't go crawling off into the darkness, though, because you'll die in the darkness. It's brutal. Let's see. Activate the crawler. We click the crawler. And there's a map here. Totally different. And it'll be different for you. But it indicates where you are and what we want. We want this azurite at first. That's the important thing that we're going to be targeting. So let's target that. Just click it, and away the thing goes. Now we're just going to follow it, and do not go into the darkness quite yet. We don't have anything to break any walls down. We don't have any. You're just going along. If you find any blue azurite little grappling nodes around, go ahead and click those and get some extra free. We'll take that. The recipe, a 40 quality recipe. Now here we are. We'll click that and we'll activate the node. probably going to get a little bit of regen as well. But so far, so good. One of the main issues is if we take that blood magic node, the problem will be that we're going to be using life as mana instead, so we won't be using mana, which is cool. But the problem is, you know, you go like this, and you're not at full life, so Duressos doesn't count, and our damage goes down. So I'm holding off on that for a little bit yet, is all. And we'll figure it out from there. Alright, so we did this. We collected all those little azurite nodes that fell around us. We'll even grab some of this stuff. He's helping us. Bring up our stone golem by pressing 3. Alright, and we'll even use our mana potion. Now let's go back to town and see what he has to say about all that. Alright, collect 26 of 30. I didn't collect. Did I miss one? Yep, I missed a couple. I was like, wait a second. They should give you 30 at least. Now we'll talk to Nico.
Beauty.
And it says, use the generator to craft 2 flares and a dynamite. So we'll do the dynamite first. Here's the generator. We'll craft a dynamite. And I've got it as Shift A and Shift S. A little bit weird, but I'm used to it. And we'll go 2 of those. So we'll come back and we said, hey, we did it. Level that thing up. And now he wants us to destroy a fractured wall with the dynamite. So now we're looking at this thing. And we're thinking, how are we going to find a fractured wall? Usually you're going to find one on a longer path. Not this short path. Is less likely, but a longer path. Let's try this one right here. It's going to take up 45 of our precious sulfite. Sulfite is the fuel to use to light the way to the next thing. Let's do it. We click that. And now we're ported there. You can take a look at the map. We're right here. We want to go down here. This is the monster level is 37 and the depth is 4. No problem. Let's go. Now I'm going to kind of creep along here and we're just going to look for a chance at a... There might be one down here, so let's peek over here. No. Nope, not this way either. We're just looking for a possibility here. Go this way, okay. And if you get behind it, it slows down. If you know Delve, then you don't have to do all this. What about over here? No, I don't think there's one down there. Nope, there's not one back there. Life gain on hit does work in the darkness. There shouldn't be one back there. There shouldn't be. Oh, we're going to light it up. Yep. Woo, that's close. Torches don't last too long. We broke it. We're going to get a resonator cache. Very nice. That's very valuable. Hidden wealth. Grab it. And we're going to try to sprint back to the light. Whew, that's not easy to do with just 2 things. So we broke open a wall. And if you look back a little bit, you'll see that there was a broken wall, and I threw the dynamite. There's a little bit of pressure, so I couldn't. But it was that little wall that we lit up, and then we threw the dynamite. The little wall indicator there, if you back up in the video, you can see that it was that. And we did it. Let's take the map off. Let's knock this guy down. Tough guys. Might have to get some impales pretty soon. Go that route. But we're not going to be doing much delving until we get to maps anyways. Take all that. Start this up. Stuff. Tough, man. It's okay. We're only doing this a little bit. Let's go back. Should get a lot of sulfite out of here. Or not sulfite, azurite out of here. And we got those very, very valuable resonators, like ridiculously bad. I won't count those as towards the thing because that's just really, I mean, we just made probably 25 to 30 chaos right there. Pretty good. Prices are really good right now. We'll just save them. Okay, go back and deal with this. Level it up. We'll go back to the town right here.
Blew up.
Thanks. We're gonna sell our other stuff. And I think that's all the quests. I sold a bunch of transmutes for the... I'll do it again. We've got tons of transmutes. Good to go.
Ta-da.
We're putting these right over here. Part of the quality recipe that we're shooting for. And what I'm gonna do with all the... I guess we'll set them right here. Here, we won't count it towards it, but I mean something like this should be how much? Let's see. The real price is around probably 10 to 12-ish for that. And what about the price on the 3 to 4-ish? So 10, 18, and what about these? In bulk. Looks like 3. Looks like 3. I wouldn't trust this number. Say if you had 55 of them, yeah, it's 3. Pretty nice. So, what is that? 20 over 20 chaos just out of these 3, just from breaking that wall open and doing that. Beautiful. We are level 41 now, so let's take the next step here. We don't have any armor scraps to make the armor on this quality better like this one is, but we'll get there. So let's get lucky here. All right, what did we get? Some life, some increased armor, cold resistance, regen is nice. Some 28 regen is actually pretty cool. All right, so I mean that's got. Oh, we can maybe craft on it. Let's find out. We have more crafts to choose from. We'll probably choose the armor. Yeah, let's just armor on it. Uses 4 transmutes. That's worth it to me. And you could re-roll it if you have the scouring gems. You could re-roll it and get a better one. We got a low roll of 58. We could have got 75, but that's fine. No big deal. Now we have to get the right colors on this thing. Let's do that. We only have this many tries. This is going to be a little brutal. We need 2 green, 2 red, and a blue. 2 green, 3 red. That's not terrible. That's bad. This is unlikely to happen, so if we get 2 green again, we're going to stop. Come on, green. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh, we got it, guys. So, 2 green, a blue, 2 reds. So, up that there. Faster attack. Here. We've got Fortify, that's important to have on there. Helps with our defense and offense. Melee fizz damage. Thing we are leveling up in our offhand. Infused channeling. Take even less damage. While we're channeling. 12% less across the board. And then, from hits. And then we do more damage as well. That's all great. And it's still level 41 to wear it. Perfect. And we're going to try to sell this. Eventually, we got to go over there and do that. A lot to do, guys. We're not spending our gold. Very important not to. We're going to have a really good thing to generate a lot of gold. This right here is worth about 20 chaos once we get to Faustus. So don't spend this. Then, let's see what else. Oh, this thing. All right, so we had blue on our boots. We had a blue, 2 green, and a red. Really important to get this. This is going to be a really important issue. Steel skin, fine. We'll swap back over here. We've got this extra one, Herald of Ash. Where can we put that? Arrogant support. Stones. We'll take the stone golem off for a second because we need the other red. We're missing a red slot now. That's okay. We're just going to take the stone golem off. And if possible, go get this arrogance support. We'll see if we use it, but get it from Dioza. Go ahead and buy one, and if possible, start leveling it up. Here's this Herald of Ash. We'll move here now, and we'll put this right here. But those 2 green slots are going to get used pretty soon. We've got all that. Good, good, good. We're going to put this over here to be sold cheaply, like for 3. We're probably going to sell these 2 things for 3 or 4, probably 4 alterations each. Just dirt cheap. Same thing. We're just going to look up the price on this. Probably 1 chaos. Ooh, that had the extra area effect. We might be able to get a chaos out of that. We'll see. Next, I want you to grab 1 transmute. There's a lot going on here, so there's a lot to follow. If you don't have these things that we're doing, it's going to be more difficult for you. So 1 transmute. Go to Act 3 library. We're going to Cioza. We're going to buy Withering Step. I don't think we have Phase Run quite yet. Oh, Phase Run is a green gem, but we have Withering Step. We're going to buy that, and it's requirement level 10. That's fine. And we're going to put this right here. I'm going to show you what it does with and without it. Let's go. Oh, we'll put it in. We'll turn on our 2 these things, the automation and our other thing, our Herald of Ash, which we're not going to use that much longer. Now, if I'm running around and see how it changes right there, that's with the guard skill only. Now, if we put this on here, watch what happens. See it? Right there, and let's take a quick look at it. Oh, but drop this down. 1 second. The arrogance support. Let's hold off on that one. The arrogance support was doing this. So if I put that with that, it turns it into a life. We don't want that on there, so we're just going to hold off on that. Sorry about that. We may or may not even use this. All right. Withering Step. Watch what our movement speed does. It shoots up to 104, and then it slowly devolves. So it's like a speed boost. There it is, and there it is. And we get a speed boost out of it. It's important. That's what I use to get around faster, basically. And it's automated, so I just do that. Automation, Withering Step, and then the Steel Skin. So that's how I use my, you'll see me sprint all of a sudden. And that's an important thing. Cool. The next point we're going to spend was right down. We'll go down this way. Let's see. I'm going to go over the possibilities. We could just get raw damage. And then I think we'll go this way. This is just a kind of blanket raw damage. We'll go right up here. I like that. This is how we bought this item right here for 3 chaos. And I'll show you how I actually did the filter. Right into here, I said body armor, so I dropped down it. I put 222 armor on there just to skew it towards armor bases. I said, give me a minimum of 5 links, maximum of 40, level 42. And I think, did I put a limit on the price? Nope. And then I just searched for it, and that one came up and we bought it. Next up, we're going to find out how to bulk sell some of our items here. We're going to go over to the bulk item selling thing. We're going to push clear. Filter. And it says, hey, I have, doesn't matter. We're going to put it like this at first, and I want chaos. Search. And it looks like if you pay 5, you get 1 chaos. We're going to reverse that, and we're going to say, find out if you have chaos, how many you get right here. It looks like just slightly over 5 to 1. it looks like 52, you get 520 for 100, so 52 for 10. So if we offered 53 for 10, we would be the highest offer on this page. Let's see if that'll work. 53 for 10. We have 60 of them, so we're in good shape. Let's go see if we can do that. Might be a little bit tricky on the forum because it doesn't know that there's... This is the problem. It doesn't know that there's a stack of 53, so it doesn't understand that we really do have that many. Let's look into this. 53, 5, 6. We could do 6 for... Do 6. We'll try it at 5 to 1 and see what happens. But that means we're only going to get listed, right around here. I think we have to go to 6 to 1. Let's try that. So we're on the forums. This is our post. Let me show you the actual how to get to this. pathofexile.com, forums. Then we go down to Mercenary Selling League right here. And I use the same thread over and over. I don't create a new thread every single time. So let's go back to my thread that we had. And I update it anytime I sell an item out of there. Otherwise, I think it's you'll get spammed for items you don't have. So here we are. And this is the new thread. And we're going to say, you know what? I want to update the items that I have in my for sale stash. I'm going to be in number 4. There's all the items. Let's see if it understands that. 1 second. Oh, let's try it again. Do I have to click every one of them? I think I might have to. Okay, then exit out. No, oh, we gotta edit. 1 second. Yeah, we're in edit mode. Then we click there. Do I have to click every one of these things? Let's find out if that's the case or not. I believe so. Dash that, and that. Really? Is okay. Let's do the next step. We're gonna move these down 1. Oh, we're gonna create a little link. Who enters? Shouldn't sell all this stuff at once, but oh well. Get rid of the X now. Now we got to figure out the prices for these things. 1 second. So this one, we just do the price check for it. And it looks like I'll sell it for 2 chaos. Over here, 4 chaos. This one is going to be 4 chaos. And let's go set those prices. So I'm going to write in the tilde key, which is by the escape key. Price, 2 chaos. We'll copy that. We'll put it right here. Paste. And paste. And we'll change that to 4. 4. And here's the 3 stacks of... Interesting. That's the first 3 items. And then this is the stack, stack, stack. Interesting. Okay, let's see what happens here. And then we got to do the price in chaos. This gets a little bit tricky. So we want to do price 3 chaos for 18. 6 to 1. Let's see if that works. 3 chaos for 18 of those items. And we'll do it 3 times. And this, let's just preview and see what this looks like. Try to figure it out. Let's say 2 chaos, 4 chaos for that, correct. Price 3 for 18. Didn't get one of them. That's okay. We'll leave it like that, even though I don't, it won't show that. And then we're going to price this one. These will sell for, I don't know, 1 chaos. And this will sell for 1 chaos. Let's do that. These last 2 items. It didn't pick up that last one. We'll just do 1 chaos. Paste. 1 chaos. Let's do a preview on that. And you'll get used to doing this if you have a free account. It's a lot easier if you have a premium account. You can just set these in there. 1 chaos, 1 chaos, and we'll submit it. Refresh. 1 second. Yep, I just push refresh, and here's the new. Everything should be posted live now. So I changed zones also to upgrade it. Let's see if we get listed. I don't know if we will. We did. We are the cheapest ones now. 3 for 18. It does show that we have 40. That's good. If I'd clicked the right thing, it would have showed that we have a total of 60. I would love to be able to do something like 10 for 60. We'll try that later, but so far so good. And if that offer doesn't work, we'll just up it to, a little bit more until we get takers. Now here's the thing. If it gets to the point where, this is, what was it? 6 for 1. But if we can just get 7 for 1 or 7.5 for 1, where we're the buyer of the chaos with these, instead of trying to sell them for chaos, then we'll just do it that way and we don't have to mess around with this. But I did sell all the items that I had for sale through there, even the gem, everything, all from a free-to-play account, very smoothly, actually. Nice. It's just a little bit trickier when you're doing bulk trades like this. All right, I'm going to go do the quests, and I'll come back if we get a trade. Oh, and this is our first 5 link setup, too. Let's do a quick demo of that. Running around fast. Our sprint. They'll have our sprints. Both of them. Just cruising through here. Need that scrap. Actually use that scrap right now. Here. That there. That there. A little bit tempting to put the mana thing back in, the mana regen, but we should be fine. We just gotta make sure to hit stuff. There we go. Smooth. Actually, we got only 1% quality for that? Or why? Shouldn't know about that one. Well, weird. It costs. Yeah, I won't be using it if it's only 1% per time now. Thought it wouldn't be that like that at this stage, but oh well. These stuff, guys, nice. Just cruising along. I'm gonna be less picky about the stuff I pick up. There's a little bit of gold behind us. No big deal. Come on, there. But we're very, very tanky right now. Extremely tanky. We have also bought from Ciosa this gem right here. Purity of Elements. Go buy that and start leveling it up. We're going to be using it pretty soon. Not yet, but pretty soon. That back on. Our Merc is okay, but he's kind of, I don't, is he actually doing any killing? I'm just going to let him do his thing. Still killing stuff, yeah. Not bad, but I mean, if we find somebody like him that we could, he's a strength-based guy with determination and intimidating cry, I think we'll just take a replacement and upgrade from him.
Choose.
Right now, we're just gonna take his loot. And this guy is not that. Herald of Ash, Flame Dash, no, we don't want that.
We'll both be on salvation, Exile.
Free. Cyclone of Tumult has ranks to it.
Makes no difference
You
to me.
notice, we bring this up and we put this here. See, it's at 6,900. But if we ramp it up, we're at 17,000. Yeah, so it ramps up a lot. a lot. Here's an interesting flask that we found. We don't get these till later, but this is called a panic flask. It's actually a pretty good one as well. It reduces the amount recovered. Normally this would be 1200 life, but it's going to do 900 life. But if we are on low life, half life or less, it'll be an instant recovery. So we're going to use that as our panic flask just in case. Pretty cool. That's what I call a panic flask. Eventually you're going to use one. And then down the line, you won't use one at all. Change this to 20 for 3 for our, I really want to sell these and get some chaos. So we're going to take these back. We're going to go back over to here. Okay. Like that. And we're going to say 20 for 3. 1 second. Just got the socket link right here. Crafting recipe. All right, here's the boss. And we'll just pick up. And I'm carrying portal scrolls on me now, consistently. Stuff, guys. Simple stuff.
I honor you with a warrior's death, Calm. It is more than you deserved.
Up all this. So now I'm just going to use this. We're going to have plenty of scrolls, hopefully, from here on out. And I'm actually going to respec something here. So where's the respec guy?
What do you want?
Him.
What can we do for you?
Him. Oh, I bet you it's...
Very good.
Spec. We're almost ready for this, but not quite ready for blood magic. So, we'll just refund these two. And how much did it cost? 300 gold. Not bad. And then we're going to spend these 3 points here. Oh, that screen. And we'll spend these points here, here, and... Let's see. I'd love the 40% increased damage with skills that cost life, but we don't have that yet. Let's do the more maximum physical. Let's do this right now. It's okay. Nice. We found a guy that does 68 for 10. So we're just going to sell him to him and not have to deal with that yet. Eventually I'll get that bulk trading down correctly. I've done it before. So, 8, 10. Cool. And that's the good thing about saving up. So we got 6.8 per one versus we were getting 7.5, 9 to 1. So not a lot better. And now we have 10 chaos. Perfect. See how long that stone golem that we have. Actually, this. Now he helps us with 20% global defenses. Now that's something new. And he does some regen. So how much regen? Oh, 45 life per second. Not bad. It'll maybe help keep our other guy up alive. No. So there he is up there. Let's see how long he can actually live.
Well?
Ooh, that's a vow. We'll definitely take that.
So be it!
Mana is a little bit of an issue. I have to press it sometimes. Not a big deal. We're going to solve that soon. Still alive. See if we can live through the next big arena area. Here. Alright, I won't do much. I'll just happens. Alright, chunking along. Not bad. Doing stuff, so we'll keep them around. Let's see if that was really 1%. Really only 1 or 2%. It's not worth it. They're too valuable. 10 of those is worth a chaos of the armor scraps, so I'm not going to wait for armor. Not important right now. Yeah. We don't need that. Okay. Better than no. Throw that on there. Doesn't hurt to have there. Nice. We'll even upgrade this now, I guess. There we go. Now we did our last trade for 6.5, so we'll call it 7. Orbs of Alteration for a Chaos. Let's see how much we get
What
just
do
for
you
this
need now?
hunk of stuff here. Half a Chaos. Over that in value. A little over a half a Chaos in value. Just by picking up and throwing those in there. And that's how you can... Now here's the thing, the pros will just zip through this, not care, and get to the mapping and start making a lot more sooner that way. But if you want a nice leveling campaign and, you know, buy stuff as you level up, do all that kind of stuff, then this is going to be important to do this. But this is for new players. New players, slow down, buy some stuff along the way, have a good time. Pretty cool. A little bit of a dilemma. We could, at this point, just to make life easier, get a little bit more regen, but we're going to get blood magic very soon. It's no big deal. Always use some gold to spec back out of this, but we'll get maybe 2 of these. We'll see if this makes it a little bit easier on us. Amethyst rings are pretty popular because they're chaos resistance as they're implicit, and it can roll from 17 to 23. So if you hold down Alt, see that 17 to 23 at the top. So this has life, resistance, wow, triple resistance, and life. Let's take a look at the value of this. Alright. Just this. Probably worth 2 or 3 chaos. Vendor it all, or not, we'll actually sell this one too. I like it. We could even improve it. 1, 2, 3, let's see. We could have actually put a prefix on there too. Craft it maybe. Interesting. Here's a fun fight. A little bit drawn out, but knock this guy down. Easy fight, wow. Now, dump it over there. Oh, it went into invulnerable mode right there. Chunk him down again. And did it again. Love those invulnerable modes. Now it's finally done. Perfect. Alright, and then we'll use the scroll to go back. And we'll vendor off this stuff and turn in the quest and keep going. So I'll see you in a bit. 3 for 1 and we get a better one. Loads. Oh. We're going to spend this next point, oddly enough, on that mana regen. We're going to take a quick look at that and see how it helps. Hop right back in here. See how it helps. Seems to be regenning nicely now on the you know, because it's doing automation and spending those points. Seems to be keeping us topped off. We're going to be switching to blood magic soon. Thank you for chaos. Bad. Hanging out, keeping us topped off. I like that a little bit better. And we'll switch out of that and refund those points. Pretty cool. These are some neat gloves. Let's see. I have a image full. This is extra right now. Don't need this because it's not supporting anything. But we do need the blood and sand, so we need one of these to be red. We can try this out. So let's go do that in a second. We'll turn one of these red. 2 of them, fine. Here, give up the conduit thing, and we'll give it to our mercenary. Oh, he's already got him on there. We'll put that there. Ours a little bit better, maybe.
Your call.
Yeah, a little bit better. And then we'll vendor these off. Or not vendor them, but sell them off, hopefully. Put it in our 2. Trade it away. Okay, and now we have that. We can move Golem down here. Fine. Take care of him. And now we have Rampage and some mana. Right. Was it? Oh, we got a little bit of mana too. Yep, mana leech. Attack damage as mana. Go back in here and let's put Rampage. Could get that, and it's a ramping up counting type system. Go into here. Oh, it
In this
doesn't matter on this.
you and I
Oh, well.
will create the most beautiful of nightmares
Let's do the
together.
cool fight here.
Creation? Out of the realm of the gods, isn't it? Bow your head to your one true god.
Now, Exile!
Bring this guy up.
Embrace the future.
We don't have our, what do you call it, our merc with us. Died back there. Level 27, he's
Be
gonna
reborn.
get hit pretty hard. We should be able to just base tank all of this, right? Stand right between the two. Kill that one, back to the... Mana issue's nice. Oh, we're not hitting anybody. Hitting, so drain down our mana. This guy's little stone golem's doing okay.
Now,
This should
let
be
us see
simple,
if
right?
you truly understand what it means to be
Here we go.
nightmare.
Where is he? Here?
You are being
then we go up here.
selfish. Accept
Here. Done.
immortality.
Go over here. Done. Bottom one's next.
Accept the gift of immortality.
We are really powerful, guys. This is a free-to-play account. No tabs, no nothing.
Nightmare.
Starting from
You're so
scratch.
in love with death.
Amazing, guys. Tough character. Let's see if we can get this rampage. And we're gonna take, let's see. Multi-strike. Fist of War, not Eternal Blessings. I think that's the one we want. Supported skills have no reservation cost. Supported skills also count as a blessing skill. You only have one. This is what we want to take. None of these, none of this. This right here. Okay. Now we have Eternal Blessing. We're going to use that with is eventually, once we get it here, Purity of Elements. Let's start leveling this up. Let's see. Throw this in here. Start leveling it up as well. We won't activate it yet, unless that just activated. Let's go find it.
Are with you.
Should count as Eternal Blessing. Supports an aura. Off. On. Oh, it's not an aura, it's a herald. Okay. No problem. But we're just leveling that up. Getting prepped for it. Let's take a look at this rampage thing. There's the ramp. Don't we have ramp? Those gloves. There's the kill count over there on the left. And as that goes up, we get benefits from it. Let's Rampage. You gain rampage bonus for killing multiple in quick succession. Doesn't tell us what rampage does. 1 second. Rampage increases our movement speed and our damage per 20 stacks. 1% increased damage per 20 stacks with a cap of 1,000. That's pretty cool. I like it. It does kind of make you a little, hesitant on the, you don't want to lose the buff, so you're running around. It's a little more stressful, so I'll just ignore that and let it do its thing. If it's there, it's there. If not, no big deal.
So go ahead. So it's death you want.
I won't stress about it. But in certain places, it's going to really ramp up.
It seems I misjudged
Okay?
you. Claim your prize.
And we should be able to invite this guy. Oh, he's here with us now. Cool. This might be hurting us a little bit too, this converted to chaos. I don't think we'll do that one. Let's take the gloves back. And we'll go like that. And let's give him the old gloves back. We won't use them. Yeah, the Unholy Might grants 100% of physical converted to chaos. I don't think I want to do that. Okay. And let's take a look at our DPS on this sheet. We're at 21,000. At 21,000. We were at 21,000 a second ago. Right, so we pulled that lever right back over there. And we are now in Act 5, and let's go to the city. Work my way through here. A little bit low on lightning. You might be low on something else. What we're going to do is we're going to make it really simple for us here. The next two things we're going to take are this one and this one, and it's going to give us a total of 20 elemental resistance. You don't have to take these, but this is just going to make things for you. There we go. Less stringent on the items that we need to actually use. Pretty cool. And here's the guy. And they could drop down a ladder for him. Guys. Up. Shape. Let's go over where you should be to graduate from the 4th to the 5th grade. And we'll try to keep acts. So the 5th act, you're going to be around level 45. Let's go over the rest of the thing.
An egg, and thank you
Cool. There, we'll take that. We're just
for freedom.
Make up your mind.
Oh,
Unlike thee, sometime
all right.
farewell.
All clear here. Let's go over everything that you need by level 45. As a new player, just wants to have everything relaxing and easy. Get into it. You're still on this back burner here on the offhand weapons. You're still leveling up these extra cyclones, and we're just gonna, occasionally go into the lab and make an upgrade. Maybe get a really good jackpot one. We got that one that was worth 110 chaos. We sold it for 70 quickly, and that's how we got our Cyclone of Tumult. You're going to be leveling up your purity of elements because we're going to enable that in this next episode. In Act 5, we're going to actually enable it. And once we do, we can back out of that elemental resistance that we just took too. This is going to give us a ton of resistances, and you hold down Alt. You're going to be immune to being ignited, scorched, chilled, frozen, brittled, shocked is a huge. Can't be shocked. And sapped. And you're going to have, this is going to be worth about 52 all resist to fire, cold, and lightning. It's going to be really powerful and makes your life relaxing and easy. We're still selling off these items like this for our alterations. That's how we're funding all of this. Perfect. You should be up to at least hollowed flasks right now, and maybe even one of these sacred ones. We're going to be enabling blood magic in the next episode as well. So we can put this away. And how are we doing on these chants? How are we doing for the 3-for-1? We get 3-for-1 into this too. You should still have your Duressos, and it should be anointed. Look up anointing if we've went over it. How to anoint amulets. You have your Thrill Steel with your Leap Slam and your faster attacks on there. And it could be over here instead, or over here. It depends. I could move this one here and etc. But right now, it should have that. We just did that early on. It should have a 5-link. We showed you how to get that this episode. We got it for 3 chaos, and that's fine. And we didn't use the quality up on it. You should have your Thief's Torment from level 30 still cranking along. And ideally, you could put some, we anointed it with, I think, 2 clear oils, and it gave that Chilling Towers deal 25% increased damage. You should have the Chabber weapon, and this girdle. They have about 1,500 health. Actually, 1,200 is okay. But if you have 1,500, doing great. This is optional. You can have anything you want on here. And that covers all of this. So let's go over the gems. You should have Cyclone of Tumult, faster attacks, infused channeling, fortify, and melee fist damage. Have all those, you're in great shape. The fortify helps with defense. Infused helps with defense, but gives us damage. Faster attacks is cool, and melee fizz is cool. Awesome. On here, you're going to have your Herald of Ash still, but we're going to be switching over to Purity of Elements very soon. Eternal Blessing is going to make our Purity of Elements free. and that's what's going to allow us to get into blood magic. So really good. There's going to be some powerful additions in the next episode. What else? Pretty much it. Oh, and the automation. We're going to have, so far, automation. You want to have a 4-link setup like this, 2 greens, a red, and a blue. So far, you're going to have Steel Skin on it, automated, and Withering Step for the speed boost. Okay? Next thing we're going to add is Phase Run. Beautiful. It might be there right now. Let's go take a look. We might have to bring some currency to Cioza. Let's go see if we can get Phase Run on here, and that'll be part of the... I think we're pretty close. I think one of these things. I'm not sure which one. Bring all 3. Let's go see if... And that'll be set. So... Purchase. Phase Run. Gotta be available, right? It's a green gem. Phase Run is not available yet. It's under Run. Nope. You don't get it quite yet. Let me look that up real quick. Yeah, I do remember. It's from... We can't get it until Act 6. We could purchase it off of the trade site, but we're okay without it. So we'll get it in Act 6, and we'll just pick it up that way. If you're a certain classes, you can get it in at the end of Act 4 through him. You do it that way too, or as a quest reward. Go to our hideout. You have your choice between Blood and Sand here as being Sand Stance or Blood Stance. There it is in Sand Stance. So it's out to right about there. And then if we go into Blood Stance... Oh, pretty close. I'm just staying in Blood Stance for the extra damage. I'm cool with that. And that's from this gem right here, which you can buy from Cioza in the library if you don't have it. And we should be in good shape. We've got the Summon Stone Golem. He's just hanging out with us. Sometimes he dies, but you can just press a button and get him back. Another Cyclone gem leveling up. We can actually take this off and move it back over here. And we'll deal with, we've got plenty of Cyclones leveling up. Purity of Elements, we're in good shape, I think. I want to make sure I cover everything. I think we're in good shape. That should cover it all. If you've if you checked off all these checkboxes, you have 1,200 to 1,500 life. Should actually have close to 1,500. You're in good shape then. Have all these items. You can see how easy it is for us to face tank. So if this is the case, you've passed 4th grade. You're into the 5th grade, and we're going to be doing a lot in this next episode. Have a good time. Enjoy. I have a blast at this. Have a good one.